Hi, in this video we're going to talk about the Cartesian coordinate system. The Cartesian coordinate system is a two-dimensional system that has a horizontal axis, otherwise known as the x-axis, and we have a vertical axis known as the y-axis. So on this axis we have an infinite number of point addresses. So let's take a look around our axis. So when we take a look, this is quadrant number 1, this is quadrant number 2, quadrant number 3, and quadrant number 4. Okay? Now, suppose we are trying to find some points on our coordinate system, so let's come up with an ordered pair. An ordered pair would be where we write the x value first and we write the y value second. So the ordered pair 2, 3 simply means that the x value is 2 and the y value is 3. So we come over to 2 and then up to 3. So if we come over to 2 and up to 3, there we go. Okay. So that's our first point, 2, 3. So let's find -5, -4. So -5, -4 says go to the left from 0, 0. Right here in the center is the origin, otherwise known as 0, 0. So we come to the left 5 and down 4. So here is 5, -4. So if this is point A, we can label this as point A. And if this is point B, let's label this as point B. So let's do another point. So let's say point C is 3, -1. So we come over to 3 on the x and down to -1 on the y, and that's point C. Okay. Now, let's suppose that we were plotting a graph, and our graph had a series of points. What would that look like? So let's say that we have a line, a linear function, and the points that we're looking for are 2, 4, and 4, 5. So 2, 4 is going to be right here, over 2 on the x, up 4 on the y. And the next point is come over 4 on the x and up to 5 on the y. Now we want to draw a straight line running through those 2 points. And there's our approximate graph. Alrighty, so let's draw something a little bit more exciting. So let's say that we had y equals the absolute value of x plus 1. Okay, well, in a case like this, we might have to look for some points in order to graph our equation. So I'm going to start out with an x value of -1. So when I put -1 in here in place of x, I'll get 0. Well, the absolute value of 0 is 0. So now I'm going to come to the left of this point. So I'm going to put in -2. Well, -2 plus 1 is -1, and the absolute value of -1 is 1. So let's come 1 to the right of -1, so let's go to 0. So if I put in 0, 0 plus 1 is 1. The absolute value of 1 is 1. So here's our third point. So we've got a point at -1, 0. That's right here. We have a point at -2, 1, which is right here, and a point at 0, 1, which is right here. So our equation is going to look like this. So in general, we can say that the absolute value graph looks like a V. So that's a quick tour around the Cartesian coordinate system, wherein we have a horizontal axis, the x-axis. So x is left and right, and the x-axis, or the left and right feature, is known as the domain of the graph, and the y-axis, which is up or down, is known as the range. So thank you for watching.